What's going on, everyone? Gig Accountant here. My name is Naz, and I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I'm also a gig economy worker, having experience in food delivery apps such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Today, I wanted to share my thoughts about the recent news report of Amazon investing into a food delivery company, Driveroo. This is a UK-based food delivery company. So it looks like Amazon is going to more robustly get into the food delivery business. And it's not the first time that Amazon has gone into the business. Amazon has gone into certain markets. It looks like they've entered the UK market, but had to exit it due to competition from Uber Eats and Driveroo. They decided to, instead of continuing to compete with Driveroo, to go ahead and acquire them as part of their business. So it looks like Amazon is investing more into this business, more into this market, and Amazon's going to be getting more into food delivery services. So what are my thoughts about this? Well, first of all, I haven't seen anyone really comment on this on the other food delivery channels. So it looks like it's something that's not really well known. So I wanted to spread the word a little bit and give you my thoughts. So my thoughts are, it's going to be an additional player in the market. I think it's going to be favorable for the market overall, for both consumers and for the drivers. The reason why is because Amazon is just a juggernaut of a business. It's profitable, unlike Uber, which is hemorrhaging cash on ongoing basis since it was founded. It's more like Grubhub, which is actually a profitable business. So I think that Amazon is going to have to engage in this this business in a profitable manner. For it to be profitable, they need to charge the restaurants, they need to charge the consumers the appropriate fees, and they're not the type of shifty, sketchy company such as DoorDash, where they appropriate the tips. So I don't think that's going to be an issue with Amazon. And so far, Amazon Flex services, from what I understand, has been fairly favorable. They pay a minimum rate, and the average pay is fairly decent. So I think that this will provide Amazon getting into the food delivery business is just going to offer another platform where drivers can go over to, when they're being kind of exploited by the other food delivery platforms. So this, I feel like, it's going to have a lifting thing for the entire market. It's going to lift all the drivers' pay up, and it's going to force the other platforms, the other competitors, to be more fair, to not exploit their workers to the same degree when it comes to the pay. So that's what I feel like is going to occur. I feel like this is going to be good overall for drivers, good overall for the consumers. I feel like I have a sense that Amazon's probably going to integrate this into their existing Prime services, or maybe add like an additional rider to it, something that's more a premium food delivery service to their Prime services. And it makes sense. It makes sense if you look back in December. Amazon they terminated their partnership with Instacart for their Whole Foods grocery deliveries. And now if you look back and in hindsight, it makes sense because Amazon's getting into the business themselves. So they're not going to require the services of Instacart anymore. So that it makes sense to me that Amazon will be integrating that into their business model. They will be delivering groceries. They'll be delivering food. And overall, I think it's going to be a net positive for the market. The one negative I've heard in the past is that Amazon will lay off workers with little notice and with little explanation as to why. From what I understand is that Amazon actually can lay off workers without human intervention. So there's an algorithm that will measure the drivers or employees against metrics. And if the metrics are not matching up, the algorithm will just automatically send out a layoff notice to the employee, to the delivery drivers, to whoever. So that's the one negative thing that I see. It lacks that human. The entire business partnership is going to lack the human touch. It's going to be very cold and calculated. But I feel like that's already the case in a lot of places, so it's not too much of a issue. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just want to get the word out there that Amazon's entering the food delivery business. Share your thoughts and opinions about that. As I said, I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I offer tax planning and preparation services as well as consulting services, subject to my discretion. The rates are subject to my discretion. I currently charge $100 per hour. I also provide other accounting services. If you're interested, feel free to engage me. I also have referral links down below in the description. So if you're interested on getting into or signing up with apps such as Uber Eats, DoorDash, or Postmates, feel free to go ahead and sign up with one of those links. I am able to make $500 a week on a part-time basis after my main job. So it's a very good way to make that supplemental income. All right, everyone, that's all I got to say. Happy hustling. Go make that money. Go get that honey. Have a good day.